two biggest risks of developing Parkinson's disease, but they also show that people who lived in more industrialized urban settings had higher risks. So we think that there's some sort of environmental exposure that's driving this. Now, we can't change our aging and population growth, but what we can change are some key strategies that can help prevent all of us from getting Parkinson's disease. And the first thing is exercise. So studies are showing that, I feel like a broken record talking about exercise, but 2.5 hours of moderate to vigorous physical activity every week can decrease our risk of getting Parkinson's by up to 53%. That's a huge benefit, yeah. There's a lot of studies about pesticides, herbicides, glyphosate, and our exposure to these things basically increasing our risk of developing Parkinson's. And I know that RFK Jr. Has a very strong stance against our exposure to these chemicals. Hopefully we're going to see some legislative change coming soon. But in the meantime, it's important to eat organic as much as possible. The other good news is coffee and tea. It has protective benefits. We should all drink it.
I could go for that. The exercise thing's a little harder with the coffee and the tea. I want to ask you about this before we run out of time. There was a woman who had a rare form of amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, ALS, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease, who participated in a study of a drug experimental called tofersen.